But the overwhelming evidence of church tradition of people in the first century, second century is that Matthew wrote Matthew, Mark wrote Mark, Luke wrote Luke, and John wrote John. Now, I can't prove that, but the testimony of the first century followers of Christ, the second century followers of Christ, the third century followers of Christ is that these guys wrote these Gospels. Now, why were the Gospels not written until 20, 30, 40, 50 years after Christ? Because of the strong oral tradition that existed. When you read the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted." He speaks in easily memorized phrases. The parables of Christ, stories, easily memorized stories. So there was a strong oral tradition in the first century, second century, and the stories and the sayings of Christ were passed down. Not only that, but when you read the synoptics, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, you'll notice that there's tremendous similarity. Oh my goodness. Were they copying off each other? No. A little bit using the Gospel of Mark probably, but they had notes. Scholars today call it a Q source.